So OnePlus 7 Pro is right around the corner and leaks are not stopping at any point. We know almost everything about the device, and it's actually not surprising as the company always maintains a hype before any particular launch. Today we have some more grabs, or like the souped up version of every leak that we have seen before. Roland Quandt and Ishan Agarwal have shared the very first official look of the 7 Pro and the device look in its best form. The front admires a bezel-free display, and that again confirms the presence of a pop-up mechanism. OnePlus is very vocal about every feature that they're gonna add to this phone, and now the list indeed includes the expensive motorized setup. But you know what? The wow factor starts at back itself. We have a triple camera setup at the back, followed by the LED flash and OnePlus logo. Apparently the device will be available in a nebula blue color variant, which is a two-tone design similar to Thunder Purple option that made its debut with 6T. Also, you get a classic black model which should be called mirror grey. There have been rumors in recent weeks of a brown color also coming, but it's not been pictured here, so we have to wait for that new revealing look. Switching towards the performance side, the OnePlus 7 Pro will have Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 chipset and between 6 gigs to 12 gigs of RAM depending on the model. And with the help of that insane specification, OnePlus has managed to outperform every Android phone on Geekbench. As you can see, the phone is running a Snapdragon 855 with 12 gigs of RAM, and it has been awarded a single core score of 3526 points, while the multi-core test bumped its score to 11,101 points. To put some perspective, Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, which is also powered by Snapdragon 855 chipset, has a single core score of 3,429 points, and the multi-core tops at 10,642 points. That being said, the OnePlus 7 Pro still needs to put some statement against iPhone XS Max, at least when it comes to Geekbench, as the real performance story is something that we already know. It's a matter of time when Android flagships will outperform iPhones in this aspect if Apple don't go for a big improvement. Recently, the Q1 results were released by IDC and Strategy Analytics that clearly showed a decline in smartphone sales, particularly the expensive ones. Surprisingly, Huawei marked some big numbers as they had a growth of 50% compared to the first quarter last year. Obviously, it's because of the exciting smartphone range, and also they fit in every segment with these excellent options. So in simple words, pricing is a major factor, and OnePlus has always been considered a solid option in premium segment only because of this. But this time we have to deal with the 7 Pro that do feature some of the great upgrades. For the very first time, this company is going to build a water resistant smartphone that doesn't come with an IP rating but seems to be very promising. One of the reasons for not having an IP rating is that OnePlus wants to communicate their focus on our real experience, which is why they have created this direct and relatable video to show us what an actual water resistant quality could bring to us. Also, smartphone makers have to pay a good amount to prove their phone's capability with the help of an IP certification, so then you're left with the more expensive phones. But in that case, you have a warranty that covers water damage, which is not a part of OnePlus's approach, and it's clearly understandable. Now, we have discussed a lot about the OnePlus 7 Pro, and it's time to talk about pricing. This particular phone will be the most expensive OnePlus's upgrade. The range starts with 6 gigs model priced at 49,999 rupees, and it goes up to 57,999 for the max configuration with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. It's really expensive and premium, but if you see all those upgrades, then it's worth it. That said, for daily updates like this, you know what to do. Peace out.